Alright, hopefully this is working now.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Oh, I see Fire Emblem.
Let's go.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
the time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
So this is this like another major crossover?
Possibly.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
I only limited the decibels for now, Kiba. The audio isn't as clear as it was before. I have to fix this after we're done here. Dang, next year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Any more new stuff that we haven't heard of? Oh, this game. Yep, this won the award.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls.
Oh my god.
To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed 2-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with
Yeah,
PAL
understandable,
via the
Kiba.
free
Understandable.
Brain Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
A bunch of stuff feels like they're around the corner. Holy crap.
The forbidden story begins.
I don't think this is a good hour to like know about this game.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
Ooh. Let's go.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.
Oh, I didn't even know Koei
launches
Tecmo was
first time in
behind
the
this
West
game.
on Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch next
And they're known
year.
for the hack and slashes too.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3
That's good.
expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino.
Oh
new
god, that's a
hero.
high squeaky
She
voice.
appears to be,
Oh god.
Mechanical?
Ooh.
Complete her quest to have her join your party.
Not only does she look kind of funky, but her
Expanding your
voice,
options for classes and battle strategies.
Don't know what to think on that.
I don't know either. I still have yet to get into this trilogy myself now.
I just know there's a lot to expect in this third game.
Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories
Of course,
and special
swimsuit.
outfits.
You can't get enough of the swimsuits, but summertime is over, though.
More hero
Fall
and
is coming
gameplay
and
additions
it's
will
pumpkin
arrive in
spice
Wave
season.
3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade
Well,
Chronicles
pumpkin
3
spice isn't the
expansion
only
pass
thing that's like
launches on
spicy
Nintendo
around in
Switch
town.
October 13th.
Uh,
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and
Yeah, this I've heard of,
Patrick
the Cosmic Shake.
unravel the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll
Look at the
travel
mini
through
Patrick!
47 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forests.
Oh my god, they got the
Wild West
Squidward.
geography. Explore using all
Word.
sorts of
My-
wacky
my
moves,
inner child is
follow
just-
30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. So
Even
far,
Mr. Krabs?
SpongeBob
'Cause
SquarePants
one game didn't have
Cosmic
Mr. Krabs'
Shake
original
launching
actor.
on Nintendo Switch next year. You're all ready.
Omae wa mo
Familiar
shinderu.
characters from Fist of the North
Nani?
The original meme.
in exercise mode, leading you through various
Wada.
boxing drills. Defeat as
That's
many
JoJo.
enemies as you
Fist of the
can.
North Star has the
Prepare
Omae wa mo
in
shinderu.
battle mode, or
Two different
take on
shows.
Just imagine they do the
rivals
Muda
in
Muda
battles,
with this.
including Jaggy. Fitness
Oh.
boxing. Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023.
This is gonna be interesting to work out too.
Dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at
Oh, this
opponents in
looks kinda funny.
hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace
That
the
looks very
absurdity
cute.
of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with
They look like
hundreds of
funky-looking
accessories.
beans
Plus,
on crack.
challenge up to 6 friends and their frenemies in local and
Interesting
online play.
description.
They won't even know
I
what.
mean,
Oddballers launches
the crack
on
part
Nintendo
seems right.
Switch early next year.
Yeah.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined
Foxy.
island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the
Cute.
manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous
like the
traps
plushie of
and
that.
even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
Well, as long as your cat doesn't hoard it
What
and
long-lost
get obsessed with
secrets
it.
will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Oh, more remakes. Lovely.
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based
I'm
combat.
still kind of a person who's
As
kind of
you
shaky on
progress,
giant
you'll
mech
obtain
games.
skills that can help you gain
Like,
the upper hand
I don't
against
know. Like, I feel like giant mech
You can
games can be
also
done
test
right,
your
but
metal
it's
at the
just a matter of
Coliseum.
like what kind of format they're in mechanically.
Fair.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
A wonderful life for me.
Life for a new generation.
A wonderful life for a new generation. Whoa.
After nearly 20 years, a beloved
Look how adorable this game
series
looks.
is reborn. Welcome
Chicken
back to Forgotten
and gardening.
Valley. Here, you'll manage a
Wait, this
farm
is done
passed
made by
down to
Game
you
Freak,
by
isn't
your
it?
father.
Or no?
Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops. Care for
Moo.
your friendly animals. And help the
Pig.
land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Kiba says this is the real Harvest Moon.
Invite to meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years.
Oh shit.
Your child
Oh,
will
that's a
also choose their
neat
career
piece of
based
detail
on how
not
you
seen
raise
in a
them.
lot of farming games.
Deep, but at the same time scary.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, a wonderful
Exceed,
life launches
okay.
on Nintendo Switch.
And I've heard of
Summer
Marvelous before.
2023.
Okay. It's cute.
Splatoon, let's go!
Will be.
Hey, deep cut. Oh, Splatfest?
The first
Well, Mailbox knows it.
Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's
Oh.
the theme.
Gear, grub, or
What
fun?
would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub,
Oh.
or fun?
That's an interesting question. Gear, grub, or fun on a deserted island?
So many
What would you pick, Mel?
incredible possibilities. Which team will you
Probably
join?
gear.
That's fair.
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
Kiba also says gear.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Yeah, I'm a big gear too, because there you can find ways to use gear to find food.
So, Squids, what did you think?
But who
What
would
would
have
you bring to
fun
a
on a
deserted
deserted island is the question.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look
Oh.
at this.
He said this. Is this something new or an update to something we already know?
Square Enix?
Gotta love Square Enix projects. What is it this time? Oh, it's this thing again. It's one of these games. They've been cranking out a lot of these recently, not gonna lie.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series. 8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict. Without
Sadly, that doesn't include
I'm
Paimon
going to become a
and the
star.
OG Traveler.
Everyone smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall
I kind of like this game format in like an online game, like a massively online game, rather than just trying to push itself to be AAA.
doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big realm?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
Okay, that's not too far.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Oh, no. You don't say, Kiba. That's cool.
Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Does that include friendship?
Welcome to your new fairy tale
Friendship.
life in Fae Farm.
Another farming game.
And forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG.
We called it. We called it.
Oh my god.
I mean, technically not
Oh
wrong.
my. The style looks very cute.
It does, yeah. It does.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home.
But is it a persistent campaign, or do we, like, play with friends to finish a campaign, then we start all over again?
Local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor.
Oh, the character models. Ugh.
Fae Farm, launching
I don't know how to feel about that.
Spring 2023. It's a musical blast.
Oh, this game.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 300
Final Fantasy's got
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of amazing soundtracks in the Final Fantasy library, and each title has their own material to digest real hard.
2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater rhythm.
Be interesting to do it with friends.
The last Final Fantasy I played was this weird one on the Wii. I'm pretty sure Kiba knows which one I'm talking about. It's kind of a gimmicky one.
DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler.
Because Square Enix.
And more will be released. That's
Yeah.
90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a season pass.
That's a lot of songs,
27
holy.
extra songs, including
Jesus
Melodies of
Christ.
Light,
How much
will
would
be
this cost
available.
is the question.
A cosmic adventure.
Oh,
is
yep,
just
I-
around
Rabbits.
the corner.
Rabbits, let's go, Rabbit sequel.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids.
The characters are just way too wacky if they're not the Mario cast, regardless. But
Pretty much.
it's the Rabbids game, what do you expect?
Jam-packed with discoveries.
Emo rabbit?
Find coins. Unlock hidden paths. And help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards.
I will admit this
and
game is
get
quite charming. Like, I don't think I find myself playing it, but I do kind of low-key enjoy watching people play it.
Each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders
Quite
are
close to
available
that
now
date.
on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, yeah.
A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Wait,
What?
season pass? So you can
Restore
multiplayer
peace
against each
between
other?
humans and monsters.
I think so.
Rune Factory 3 returns on
Hey,
Nintendo
Rune Factory.
Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters. Among other
You call the sheeps
relaxing
monsters? What are
activities.
you?
You can also transform.
You're the monster if you call them
into a
monster.
Your abilities in battle and conversation
Now that's a monster.
will vary depending
You
on
can
your
fight
form.
them as a
Your
sheep.
choices will also cause different events to occur.
Bah, black
Brand new
sheep.
mode has been added to help you
Bye,
enjoy more quality
motherfucker.
time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch.
Hey, another Xseed games. What's with Marvelous and Xseed making the farming stuff recently? Hey, another Rune
Guess
Factory.
that's what's in.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
64.
More Nintendo
Oh boy, I
64
hope the
games
online
are
is
on the
stable
way.
for this now.
Pilot Wings 64.
Hey, look, a Superman game. I love going
Oh
through
my
rings.
god.
Wait. Oh, goodness.
Mario Party 2.
Hey, Mario Party 2, okay.
Mario Party 3.
Never played it, but I hear. Yes,
Pokemon
go!
Stadium.
Let's go!
Oh,
Pokemon
about time.
Stadium 2.
Yeah!
I mean, it's not a new one, but hey. We take it.
Excite
I'll take
Bike
it too. I
64.
love it.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a
Maybe
selection
confirmation of a
Nintendo
possible
64
Switch
games
Stadium?
and enjoy
Sounds
many
like
more
copium,
gaming
but
benefits
possible?
with an active Nintendo Switch Online
Hopefully.
Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game
Huh?
we should mention.
Metroid?
Metroid what?
Wait, Gold Bond? Oh my god.
Why? The icon caught me off guard, and then the music kicked in, and then...
Nintendo Switch games.
Oh, what else about...
Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia.
Also by Square
in this
Enix.
immersive
Square
RPG.
Enix taking over this program
Perform over
for a good
100
chunk of it.
types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities.
I mean, how else are you gonna progress if you don't interact with the locals?
Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
It's like, hey, here's a casual game y'all be interested in, but you can't progress until you interact with the locals.
Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Doesn't seem to be my type of game.
A young girl named
Did time skip?
parents in this 2D
Oh.
exploration adventure.
I wonder how
She
that's gonna
wanders
work
through a
with it
busy
being a
gallery
Switch,
by the
though.
artist Guertena, until one particular piece draws her in.
Oh no, it's the OG game. Especially since we've also had the OG
Will
games
she be able
remade.
to safely return
That
to her
is
own
still
world?
unsettling to look at to
Every
this very
decision
day.
affects her fate in
Yeah.
Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch.
I like low-key
spring
ponder if I want to play
2023.
the originals or just get the remakes of these
Mario
RPG
Strikers
horrors.
Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update.
Well, again, you
Join
probably
the
wouldn't
nice.
stomach it.
Pauline,
Pauline, hey!
Let's
fast
go.
movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus,
Fire in the
more
hole!
gear and another stadium are being added.
What the heck was that barrel outfit from Mario?
I do not know.
The final summer begins.
The final?
とある予感がした
No countdown.
想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their
I have heard of
homeland
this
from
game
impending
series.
danger.
Out of all the
Sprawling
RPGs
landscapes
in
set
the
stage for your adventure.
that fly around me.
Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
Dolphin.
11 heroes from all walks of life will join
They took
your
a note from
party.
Super Mario World.
During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills.
Oh,
which
it's
can be
turn-based, but at
swapped
least the
out when
animation
needed.
looks pretty good.
Teamwork is paramount after all.
Are they attacking a sheep?
Because they're monsters, apparently, buh.
The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Rise of 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo
I think I have.
Switch
Did I have the
system
original
February
Atelier?
24th,
I don't remember,
2023.
unless I've been waiting for a discount for it. Game looks pretty attractive and cute.
Wave 3 is on the way.
Alright, what courses do we got this time? Something from the DS? Give me some DS courses, I've been missing those.
Mary Mountain from Mario Kart
Okay, here's
Tour.
another court from Tour.
It's always welcome to bring in the tour courses, honestly. Please.
Yeah! Oh.
Yes! Oh my god, I missed this one.
Let's go! I love this map.
Same, I missed this one so much. I love a lot of the DS courses. I play like so many hours in the DS game.
The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh, update to
In the
sports?
next free update, golf will be added.
Oh yeah, we know about this. Hey, Wii Sports course is nice.
Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
That's a pretty good time
Please wait
still.
just a little
The holidays is a good time to get together for gaming.
Next, we have a special guest,
No guest?
Mr. Miyamoto.
Go!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hey, Miyamoto-san.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri and Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California.
Hey, Hollywood. I need to plan a trip to California at some point when it's probably secure enough.
Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about
Pikmin?
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working
New
on the
Pikmin?
series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year.
Niantic. No surprise, but...
Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
Well, let's take a look at it. Maybe it's engaging.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together. All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day.
They're so cute.
And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
At least those little buddies are like, still viable in Smash Bros.
Like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play
Pikmin trotting at the bottom corner.
Taking it with you. I hope you'll try
It's just a vibe. It's just getting its daily cardio.
Now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
What is this? Is this something we haven't heard of? Or we knew about?
A new Pikmin game? New Pikmin game?
From the camera angle, looks like it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, it looks like a new Pikmin.
Let's go! Oh, my sibling's gonna be so happy.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt.
Cute shirt.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward
Or
to Pikmin 4.
planning Pikmin to their
Thank you,
demise.
Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game.
Oh, yep,
to
I
the
knew about
next
this
level.
because Ubisoft had a presentation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove some of this audio because it's copyrighted music. Ah, perfect time. There's ads during a copyrighted music session. Just Dance, can you please chill with the copyrighted music? Please.
Okay, it's over.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right, we can make the audio come back. Oh, thank goodness.
Can you survive the season of death?
Square Enix again. Another farm simulator.
Village of Lethe.
They are stealing the program right now. Square Enix is stealing the program.
Continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG.
Calamity? How original is that?
Allies with different
Life
motives will join your
simulations in
cause.
this presentation.
While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save
Oh,
data can
I'm
be
kind of down to try out the
transferred
demo,
full
but I
game
don't have my
purchase.
Switch with me, sadly.
Harvest launches on Nintendo Switch November
Oh, that's
4th.
close by.
Oh yeah, it is.
Get ready.
Let's go. Show us the new goods. Show us the new footage.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, we even got Titan battles in this game.
October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey, welcome back,
After
Keepa. That was
today's Nintendo Direct. A new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Oh, we gotta check out the video at some point in time, but I'm gonna be done after this whole program.
Fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Go.
Yeah, Danganronpa creators, what you guys make this
Welcome
time?
to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Danganronpa style. I've heard about this game in development.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these
Death
unsolved
Note
cases
reference?
as a trainee at the detective agency. Thoroughly inspect.
Oh, this looks like the Despair Girls engine a little bit, but like ramped up. Because the last time they did an exploration thing in the series was Despair Girls.
A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions.
Creatively.
Uncover the secrets of Master
No, that's
Detective
wrong.
Archives.
Oh wait, wrong game.
Launching first on the Nintendo Switch system.
What if we have a character that's like Cookie G is like, it's a lie!
Looks pretty good so far. Oh no.
Oh no.
G's coming to step on everybody on Switch.
Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud
Got the
version.
vampire lady
Ew, it's a
coming.
cloud version. It's gonna be buggy.
Face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud.
Ew, why is it a cloud download? It's a great game though, but oh no.
No, thank you.
I did enjoy the gameplay when I played the demo. Oh, there's the third-person mode.
Let's go.
And his daughter, her own story. Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Let's go with her. Whoa, those
Ew.
monsters are creepy.
3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series.
Oh my god. Oh yes, I love the remakes. Scared. Kind of janky and creepy, but the graphics are so good.
Let's go.
Ew, but cloud versions.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
It's kind of funny how the remakes had like a third-person mod, and then Capcom decided like, you know what, let's do it for our recent game. Oh yeah, is this? Yeah, that's Sifu.
Tripping and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however.
Oh yeah, I kind of low-key knew about this mechanic, but I didn't look into Sifu so much, except for the trailers.
Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action
Oh,
RPG.
the prequel.
There is a young and
The flippin' prequel is remade. I remember they announced this.
Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange.
Oh, that's young Cloud. That is so trippy to look at.
This remaster features enhanced HD graphics and updated combat.
Ooh, Rafflesia, ew. Bombs, ew. Classic Final Fantasy enemies.
Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch.
I'm still adamant on completing the original titles before the remakes at the moment.
Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score.
I'm never a fan of these shoot-'em-up games, but as a kid, they did pass the time, in all honesty.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict.
Oh, I've heard about this game. I've seen footage of it, too.
Endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I've heard about this game so much. And it's a remaster?
To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
Chosen One? What is this, Star Wars?
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette.
Yeah, some people want to actually have Lloyd in Smash Bros, even though he's like a trophy or something now. A spirit as well.
Like the wandering aristocrat, Zelos. And a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment.
Oh, that's a pretty good animation. The hand-drawn portion.
Join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey.
Hey, let's go, Bamco. Now where's Blue Protocol?
Life is Strange, okay.
The Arcadia Bay Edition, the definitive edition. That game still messed me up for a while. It's really good. It has amazing writing, though. I love it for the writing, but emotional damage galore.
Emotional damage is denied.
But you can't be denied with the Life is Strange trilogy now. The writing is superb, though, and the acting is amazing. Oh, Lego! Yeah, we can't get enough of racing games nowadays. Fall Guys Season 2!
Yeah, let's go!
I love the Fall Guys mini games. Yep, it's free for everybody. We gotta play like a match or two of Fall Guys together sometimes.
Kirby! Boyo!
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I have the original game!
One
the heck?
A spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar.
Or did I have the original game? No, I didn't have the original game, so this would be a first for me. But hey, Mangalore.
In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or
there's got to be more than one new copy ability.
It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone
look
can
at the
play
Sandy
as Kirby
Kirby's! Look at the
while
little
using
Kirby's!
their
So
favorite
cute.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Hot potato, hot potato. That's a fun one. Oh my god, the eel is so derpy.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today.
All these games. I need more first-party announcements, please, Nintendo.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Last announcement?
Please take a look.
Alright, this better be something new. Be something new that we've been waiting for. Come on, give us something that we've been waiting for.
Legend of Zelda?
We know about Breath of the Wild 2 coming out next year, so...
Yeah.
Is it new footage? Maybe. Because like what we've confirmed is that Ganondorf is actually living in the second game, and that we're going to be in the Skyward map in the second game too. That's our expansion from Hyrule. Alright, so that's Zelda being prophesized for something. Oh, yep, new footage. Let's go. Alright, so this is the Skyward map. What new stuff do we got?
Why?
Yo, the speedrunners are gonna be like freaking out over this game with how much they speedrun Breath of the Wild in so many different ways. Now there's gonna be so many different ways to speedrun the sequel.
Oh my god.
Confirmed title?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Interesting. And it looks like we have, like, indigenous inspiration. Yeah, I think, like, having Skyward Sword is a really good inspiration for the second game. Hey, next May. Okay.
Hey, let's go.
I don't mind waiting.
Thank you.
That's some pretty good new footage we got. That's something. Better than nothing.
We definitely got a lot of farming simulator from this.
I think like Square Enix pretty much like took the entire show as they usually do again. What else though? Is there anything? I mean, there's some like good titles here, and that they caught my attention a little bit. I think honestly, probably just like Breath of the Wild, like Tears of the Lost Kingdom, and the Kirby Return to Dreamland thing caught my attention the most out of all of these. Everything else is like, hey, it's pretty cool that they're throwing in this RPG turn-based game here and there. Oh, also the Fire Emblem game probably caught my attention in third place at the moment. How about you, Mailbox?
Yeah, that Fire Emblem game looks pretty cool as well. And the fact that we're going to have like assistance from the ancestors of the different Fire Emblem games, which is pretty cool. But it definitely seems like we're going back to like, again, with the Awakening, we're gonna have to pick, we can pick if we're gonna be a boy or girl. Also the Splatfest announcement for this month of what would you bring with you on a deserted island. And I remember I had a chat with a few friends of mine about the Splatfest, because this is the first time in a game where you can pick up to 3 teams. And it's like, usually in questionnaires, like, it's either this or that. It's like, would you prefer milk or water in your hot chocolate kind of thing. We never think of, like, there being a third option kind of thing. So it's really interesting to see what they have in mind on doing for these Splatfests.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough since you're on the Splatoon bandwagon, along with like so many other people that I know. That's fair.
Also, Pikmin. I can't wait for that.
True. The fourth game.
Rio.
Aloha.
So, how do you feel about Square Enix taking this over again?
Not Square Enix taking it over. The goddamn Life Sim games taking it over. That's what's taking it.
Honestly.
Literally, it was like back to back. I'm like, another one? Like, how many lives need to be simulated before we've had enough?
Like, honestly. How many is like this the year of the farming?
Oh yeah, the year of the Life Sim and turn-based combat, I guess. I was just taking a nap the whole time. Occasionally, open my eye and peek, Bayonetta. Okay, all right, I see it.
Bayo.
All right, it exists.
Yeah, Bayo definitely opened like my eyes too. I think like the eye-opening that I've had for the most part is probably like Kirby Return to Dreamland and Breath of the Wild Return to the Lost Kingdom at the end, which I appreciate the new footage for.
Yeah, I wish it would have been more new footage, though, because it's generally the same thing. We got just a little bit more, which is nice. But
we got a title confirmation and the release date, so that's also pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. And
it exists, finally.
It's like,
real.
Watch it be next year.
I told you it was real.
Watch it be next year, and the first thing you see is like Small Ant and Point Crow just going off and see who finishes the game first.
First playthrough speedrun.
First playthrough speedrun, yes. Those two are gonna be at it.
Finally got to confirm the new the Pepsi Max protagonist for Fire Emblem.
Yes, apparently so. It looks like Pepsi might be a major sponsorship for that.
That was a really interesting character design for the protagonist, and the fact that we're going to get a female version of it too is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, we can all drink Pepsi Max however we want. But they like how they're going for like a Ring of Power summoning system, which I guess is kind of cool.
Pepsi Man.
It's still turn-based, though. Form of Marth, shape of Lucina.
Oh, goodness sakes. Harvest Moon's
I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't really much. I mean, we got DLC, a lot of DLC announcements, I guess. Like Mario Strikers, not Wii Sports, Switch Sports.
Yeah, Switch Sports, but they did have included like Wii Sports golf stuff.
Yeah.
And also the
we got a port.
And the next course is for Mario Kart 8, which does include a track that Mailbox and I were pretty happy about from the DS game.
We are also getting Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 7, and the remake of Resident Evil 3.
And 2.
Yeah, all the ports finally.
Oh, the cloud versions.
They're cloud versions though. I'm not excited about that.
Yeah, I wasn't excited either. They are great games, but like cloud versions of games, I can say from experience, like,
Honestly, one of the biggest bangers though, which people probably overlook, now we're gonna have the return of GoldenEye multiplayer online.
True.
If the online runs properly, it's over.
Pokemon Stadium though. Pokemon Stadium 2.
In the stadiums.
Can't wait.
What happened to Gale of Darkness? Like, come on, where's Gale of Darkness at?
What else was in here? Let's see. There's Pikmin.
A new
new game. Yeah, new game by the Danganronpa devs.
Yeah, that one looks pretty interesting. It looks like it's on the same engine as the Despair Girls thing, which I actually like. Haven't played Despair Girls myself, but I like how in the direction it took compared to like the other Danganronpa games. In all honesty.
I mean, Shinigami's kind of cute, so that's all I got to say. That's all I'm here for.
Apparently so. We're not surprised, right?
Oh yeah, they finally they showed DLC for Xenoblade. That's right. People thought that all the costumes and stuff were gonna not be there. They're like, yes, finally the characters aren't. It was like, look, you don't understand. We know the devs, all right. It's gonna be there. As much as y'all hate, as much as the general populace that aren't Xenoblade fans hate the swimsuits, like they're coming back, dude.
Any sort of anime trope, there's always swimsuits.
Yeah, but summer's gonna be over, and that new character do be kind of quirky.
She's interesting.
I don't know if I'm gonna like her voice though.
Me neither.
I'm like,
Nah, just nah.
It looks like the embodiment of the PlayStation triangle button.
Oh God! No. It's kind of
like I understand she's like mechanical, but I don't know. I'm not really a Xenoblade person, so I don't know much about what her cup of tea or what her lore is, but
she looks like a Bionicle.
I miss Bionicle.
She looks like a Bionicle a little bit. Like
even Bionicle can do justice better for the design. I will say though, it's like now that you mentioned the PlayStation triangle button, it's kind of interesting how PlayStation actually like commented for Nintendo's thread, saying like great announcements are to be made, excited for it on Twitter. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, because there's a state of play today too. For PlayStation. Later today, I think it's 10 p.m. EST.
10 p.m. EST. Oh, that's gonna be in the morning for me. Do I want to catch it to watch it? I gotta fix my mic first.
Splatfest. What would you do, Rio? What would you bring on a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Well, see, the only correct answer logically is you bring gear because then that leads to all three.
Yeah.
Obviously, you go with gear. Like, can you imagine? First of all, I don't even know who would just bring fun to a deserted island. Like, damn, I brought Uno. It's like, cool. We're definitely gonna get into that while we're starving. That's cool. I mean, I guess we could use the cards to start a fire. You know. What about y'all? What are
Pretty
y'all
much.
thinking?
I think we were all mostly team gear, anyways.
Yeah. And like seeing like there's gonna be a lot of people picking logically with gear. It's definitely, I feel like it'll win the popular vote. But the problem is, and I, as someone who's played Splatoon and dealt with Splatfest, usually the very popular one always encounter themselves a lot of the time. So it makes it hard to try to boost your score. But since this is going to be a three-way, it's going to be interesting to
Mhm.
see how this will go.
Oh, I was just reading somebody's title on Twitch, and they're literally like, "I will eat my shoe if the Switch 2 is out." Nah, fam. That announcement's not gonna be around for anytime soon.
We ain't getting another Switch till like 2025, bro.
Honestly, yeah, like, in all honesty, Mailbox sounding like a cyborg. I think it's like Discord settings sometimes. There are times when, like, people speak on Discord voice call and they suddenly sound like a robot out of nowhere. I notice it in, like, multiple voice calls on Discord.
Nah, it's just voice connectivity. It happens.
Beep boop.
Mm-hmm. It happens, indeed.
Beep boo boo bop. Beep beep boo boo bop boo bop.
Boop boop boop. Beep boop bop.
You know, that's something I'm really like kind of keeping my eye on this weekend is I think the next program is this weekend, Mailbox, for Genshine. My gut says it's probably this weekend, especially since like the next patch is the second Annie, and people are either having zero or barely any expectations for the next anniversary.
I mean, we never know.
Well, at least like more rewards would be appreciated, but like based on like the reception from last year was and plus like Rio already had his own like civil discussions about all that junk from last time.
Well, what, anniversary stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, alright, how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's probably coming from like a bunch of people who are pretty privileged and just want to like bash their opinion at like on the internet anywho, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially if it's new players. It's always funny when the new players do it, because it's like, you ain't even been here for a year, so what are you complaining about anniversary rewards?
You haven't experienced a lot of the event shit, so you don't know what you're You haven't experienced the Windbloom Festival. You haven't experienced the Astral stuff. Then again, I have not dealt with the event of 1.1, so I can't talk. But
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that like Tower Fantasy puts in like past cutscene systems just like Honkai before Genshin even has like a cutscene archive system.
Wait. Honkai does have a gallery.
Yeah, Honkai does have a gallery, and Tower Fantasy also released with a cutscene gallery. Genshin just doesn't.
Because Genshin doesn't have one, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think, like, honestly, like, people would be looking forward more to probably the program this weekend than the next small patch for Tower of Fantasy on Thursday anyways. Like, I mean, Claudia do be hot, but I'm still, like, skipping, though, for 2.0 at the moment. The player housing, though, I'll get into it, and the new world boss, too.
I don't know, the fact that
came out when the game launched.
Yeah, and the fact that we're also seeing unique weapons from characters in Tower of Fantasy. I want to save up till like there's a character with a very unique weapon. I was like, I'll spend on that.
As far as I'm aware, Lin, which is like the woman with the fan, she's currently like the primary unique weapon right now because she's the only wind element, and she can actually become the same element as the other two team members as her property. So and also waifu status, so she's probably a must pull. I'm a must save for her at the moment. As for other characters, there's some good ones in the horizon from Chinese servers. They recently released a maid sniper on Chinese server recently. She's kind of a nutcase, in all honesty. But she's a sniper, though. She is a sniper for those who love to play a sniper.
Design. Her maid design's interesting, though.
Whose design?
I mean, all I need... Wait, who?
The sniper maid.
Oh, the latest character, right. Yeah, it is. It's a maid character, what do you expect? Who's a nut job with a sniper rifle.
All I need for them is to, take a bit more quality of the game. Because there's a lot of animations that just aren't right, and a lot of things that just don't look good. They need to
Yeah.
fix things like the voice lines dropping randomly.
Yeah.
There's nothing more impactful than watching, the scene of Nemesis and then when you get to the tower or whatever, the big fight, and then
Low voice lines are completely gone.
yeah, not Sasuke is like, time for the ultimate sacrifice type shit, but then like there's no voice lines. It's like, man, I really feel the emotional impact of this scene.
Or even like some other voice lines, even when you start out, like you can't even hear some lines from Keith Silverstein.
Who's like one of the sexiest voices alive, and wow, they did him dirty.
And when you go through character selections and Myers still not talking.
No, it's literally about like, there's so many like things like that. I like Frigg. Some of her animations, mainly the one when you select her in the simulacra window, is just not good. It's not a good animation.
Yeah, and like there's like weird animation things as well as like audio levels from a lot of the characters just being so inconsistent. Like Huma's and Frigg's audios are so low, I have to like crank my volume up, and then I switch to like freaking another simulacra, and then Hilda's yelling in my ear like, "Do you need my help?" Oh my ears!
Yeah, Senna, dude, we're eating today. I was literally just talking about how like it's like remember before the game came out, right? And you had obviously all the non-Xenoblade enjoyers talking about like the designs of the game, like, oh, finally Xenoblade isn't a horny face fest, and swimsuits are gone, and the design is like, we're telling you, it's going to be there, it's going to be back. They're not ruining the shit from the game. We know Xenoblade. We know this franchise, and it's like they're going to bring them back.
Repeats
and look at what they do. Yeah, it's like we know this. The game isn't changing just because the designs look different. It's like we know this game.
Oh, yo, MT and Bardock, thank you for the double rates, my dudes. How have y'all been? How'd y'all enjoy the program? Yeah, do the shoutouts, Keepa. Go ahead and shout them out. Poggers, the double rate. I did not expect that right now. Bros, yo, how's y'all doing? What y'all like about the programs? Tell me all how you all enjoyed or not enjoyed the program to y'all's likings.
Like Clockwork, like Clockwork. How do you feel about
is that how you say it?
Your equipment.
This man said ooh woo in that clip. That's really funny. Ooh woo.
Lord have mercy on my soul. I've been blessed today.
For anybody who doesn't know, Bardock and MT, they're
that actually makes sense, dude.
They're a couple of dudes for the boys that I'm part of.
I don't know. I don't want to kill these
play a lot
kids,
of
dude.
DVD.
Kind of just want to kill the ad.
MT does play whatever he likes to, but we're all just part of the same crew together. And I appreciate the raid from coming for y'all. And yeah, my name is Mr. Meltendo, and today we caught the direct of the actual Nintendo, which has some pretty good highlights, has some eye-catching stuff, but pretty much dominated by life simulators in every other corner of the program, pretty much. And we're just vibing here. We're just vibing here after it's all over.
Yeah, I can already see the artist moving at light speed. The fastest thing. See, people think light speed is the fastest thing in the universe. No, it's artist. Whenever a new design drops.
True. I'm here with Luminite and Hail the Mailbox as we chat about away, and Bardock says I like to direct some cool games or show, and yep, pretty much 4 farm games. Yep, it's pretty much been dominated by that. I mean, I don't mind some farming games, don't get me wrong, I vibes with farming games, so it's like, you can like step it back a bit with that. Like, come on, Square.
What's up, Mexicam? Yo, low-key though, the homie's swimsuit design looks kind of nice. I would rock that, actually. That's pretty cool looking.
And we got some Nintendo jazz just vibing in the background, vibing away.
Of course Noah got a 6-pack. Come on, bro. He's the protagonist. Of course he does.
Yeah, speaking
Every anime trope, a male protagonist gets a 6-pack.
Yeah, I think a really interesting thing is speaking of like anime and muscles and wait, Mailbox, have you played the Sumeru story at the moment? I don't know.
I have finished part 1, but I'm going to try to stream soon to finish part 2.
Okay, yeah, because it's like we won't be over with the story until 3.2 anyways, but Mr. Hate Him with his muscles, like where the heck are those on Arataki Ito? Like, I feel like at this point, like, Hate Him has Ito looking like a twig at the moment.
Like, what if that's kind of the point with Ito's character? It's like he says he's tough. It says he's tough, but he's only tough with his abs, but not his arms.
Like, in his artwork, his arms look kind of decent, but like, it's like they gotta take the tall male body model and then just like slap it on every other like big guy character, and then Mr. Hate Him shows up. Wow. We're talking about a lot of different like stuff after the program because we've been pretty much wrapped up on the program. But yeah, good stuff, good games, and can't wait for the new stuff to arrive and show up. And I don't know how to feel about cloud games for me. They're not exactly my thing, but more of the Nintendo 64 library is always welcome in this day and age. And anything from the past, of course.
Also, for Genshin players, happy birthday, Albedo.
Ah, yes, Mr. Happy Birthday, Mr. Guy with the thigh who the internet obsessed over some time.
The Alfredo.
Heh. Oh yeah, speaking of Genshin, I did some polls earlier on my Taiwan account, and I actually was mostly successful, surprisingly. I ended up getting a C3 Genie Gal out of like 80 polls, along with the guaranteed Kokomi. So it was a win. It was an absolute win for me. I mean, I really wish I have Electro units on my Asia account, though, with all the Asia players that I occasionally play with. But, there's only so much a gacha game can bless you with, or it just decides to not give you anything but complete carbo. And meanwhile, on Tower of Fantasy, it's kind of weird. I only did, like... I guess I'm a Fire Ice main, because now I got, like, a C1... I got C1 Coco Ritter, C1 Meryl, and C1 flippin' Dollar Store D-Luke from just the polls, and everybody else is like, I'm not getting any SSR, any other elements, I guess. I do appreciate Meryl, though, like, Kira Buckland's one of my favorite voice actors, and the character's also really pretty, and I don't mind the Claymore, for a bit, although the shatter value for the Fire Scythe is pretty poggies as well. I just would prefer if I get some SSR DPS weapons. I gotta add you both on the server y'all play on, because I've been trying to work on a character for there.
You're okay.
Yeah, speaking of okay, my stomach is not okay right now, so I think I'm gonna like, I think I'll call it, get some rest, and maybe just, maybe see if I could catch that PlayStation program later.
Are you feeling sick? Have you not been well?
Oh no, it's just, well, I mean, occasionally I get congested. It's just that it's like late right now, it's almost midnight, I should grab dinner, get some adequate rest, and see what's popping, and actually fix my microphone before anything else from OBS's latest update drives me nuts, because apparently I was trying to fix my microphone setting and suddenly all my mic filters are gone, and now I gotta put them back in to make it work again. So now my audio sounds very scratchy once I play it back later.
Somewhat... Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say shoutouts to both of y'all being here. What's up?
It's add X for applesauce.
So they showed the banner of the Fire Emblem Engage, and someone in the posted in the comments on Twitter those firecracker popsicles.
Oh yeah, that works too. I also like played a clip of you saying add extra applesauce mailbox.
Gotta add that extra applesauce. That is the new quota.
All right, let's give a shout out to the one only Luminite. This man said Pepega in this clip. Wait.
Thank you for the raid.
What cam is that? This is like the old Loom days. Whoa.
But, you know, it's cool. Right in the nutsack. Oh my god.
Right in the nutsack.
Yo, G Money. Oh my god.
This man. Yo, Luigi though.
You're
right in the nutsack with Luigi. I mean, that secured the dub. That secured the dub. I think the other clip that I was playing from Rio the other day was when like we were in co-op together, and then suddenly Oz just started like being so glitchy and weird. He just ended up like fusing right into Fischl right in the crotch area for some reason. Oh my god, that is priceless. But in any case, yes, thank you so much, Keepa, and everybody else for staying around. Thank you to MT Warrior and Bardock from the raid, from the boys, from the crew, and thank you to Hail the Mailbox and Luminite for having the discussion about the Nintendo Direct program, and also Mailbox to reacting with me. There's some good stuff, there's some repetitive stuff, a few repetitive stuff, but there's mostly some good stuff for the most part. I'll see if I could be online later, but if not, I'll probably catch some more. I have a lot of video game trailers, TV shows, and movie videos to like catch up on, so I'll be taking my sweet time with those, and I guess until the next adventure, whether it be on Terra Fantasy, Genshin Impact, or another game I decide to open, Mr. Nintendo shall catch y'all next time, and make sure everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, if I don't see y'all on the next one. And with that, I'll go ahead and close this out to fix my damn microphone.
Oh no. Hopefully you were able to figure out something.